Hey, what's good today? You're watching Meats by Dre, and I'm Dre. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to my channel and be one of my first meat peeps, please do that. And leave some comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking, what you want to know, what you want to hear about. And if anything in this is you think beneficial for somebody you know, please share it with them. So this is 93 days of my carnivore journey. I tried to record yesterday and my phone overheated, so here's hoping that doesn't happen today. And we're on part 2 of my series of the benefits I experienced in my first 90 days. So we talked about my mood and my skin, and I think I touched on my workouts. So my workouts were great. I'm gonna do a more exhaustive breakdown of this later, but for right now, I'll tell you that 3 days into my carnivore feeding protocol, I hit the gym for the first time and just smashed it. I was seeing my rep counts go up by like 50% on some exercises. Some of my exercises, it felt like the weight wasn't heavy enough anymore, and the data showed it was that I was ready to level up. I felt like a superhero. I really felt like, I got enough XP to like notch my strength up a bit. And it kind of blew my mind. I thought it was maybe placebo, but I keep meticulous notes on my workouts, so I could see right there that the data was right there, and it continued over time, and it continues to be true today. Best workouts that I've had, and I don't know how long. But so I'm just killing it in the gym. I'll break that down for you more later. The next thing is one of the main reasons that I decided to do a carnivore feeding protocol was that I wanted to have better gut health and better digestion. I also want to just make sure that I'm not putting things in my body that may cause autoimmune responses. Those were my 2 big reasons. And I've definitely seen a big improvement in my digestion. I don't get the bloating and the feeling like I have to eat to like make my stomach settle down anymore. I've been eating OMAD most days unless I have a little bit of leftovers, and then I'll eat 2 meals a day. OMAD's 1 meal a day. But I usually go fasted the whole day. I eat pretty much right before I go to bed, and then I go to bed, sleep great. I guess we could throw that in. I think I'm having improved sleep. I've been falling asleep well. I usually sleep pretty well and I wake up rested, but sometimes it's hard for me to fall asleep. I feel like that's improved if I think about it. But I eat and go to sleep, and the next day I'm not hungry. I'm ready to hit it. I don't feel like I have to worry about eating around my workout. I don't really worry about it until it's time to wind down and go to bed, and I eat right then, and it's delicious, and I'm happy, and I sleep good, fall asleep easy. Gut feels better, digestion is better, and I have to confess a cheat to you, and I'll do a video telling you about my cheats and the things that I'm working on. I didn't feel like I would be able to do this journey just cold turkey giving up coffee. I've been drinking coffee, I think, every day since middle school for the most part, and I guess I wasn't ready to give it up. And so what I have noticed is if I drink too much coffee, then I can have some distress in my stomach, which is normal. Like, that's true all the time anyway. But I don't think I would have any distress whatsoever if I got to the point where I quit the coffee and was just on my 80-20 beef to other carnivores other carnivore appropriate items. If I just split it that way, I don't think I'd be having any problems. But stay tuned for that, because that's my goal. I'm cutting back on my coffee every day, little by little. Big believer in 1% better every day. So I'm literally counting out my beans and reducing the amount of beans that I put in my coffee by 1% every day. Connected to that, I think, if my theory is right about like having SIFO or small intestine fungal overgrowth, I think that's going away if it's not gone. When I was in high school, I contracted fungal infection in my toenails as well as athlete's foot. And you know, I'd say wives' tale, but it's a bunch of dudes in a locker room. So I don't know, locker room talk. The locker room talk is like, if you don't wear flip flops in the shower, then you're gonna get toenail fungus, and that may or may not expose you to it. But toenail fungus is a sign of compromised immunity. And particularly, what doctors will never tell you, because if you go to a doctor for athlete's foot, they're probably going to give you like a spray or an ointment. If you go to them for athlete's foot, they're going to put you on an autoimmunity drug for 1 to 2 years, if you're lucky, if not the rest of your life, that totally wrecks your liver and compromises you. They have no idea that the stem of it isn't from exposure to fungus, because our feet are constantly exposed to fungus. It's an autoimmune issue that is connected to your gut biome. And if you have fungal overgrowth, you can be sure that what's going to happen, if you have it in your gut, it's going to spread to other parts of your body. You could see it in your skin, you're going to see it in your toes, which is exactly what happened to me. And that had never been addressed in my healthcare whatsoever. Now that I'm eating carnivore, I can see a very clear line in my toes that are affected, where the new growth looks like normal nail, and the old growth is going to grow out and go away. And I think once my nails have enough time to grow, they're going to either look significantly better, if not be completely healed. And I guess each new wave of new toe is going to look more and more normal until they're better. So I'm super excited about that. Also, my athlete's foot would cause like a lot of dry, like caking of my skin, and I used to like scrub my feet in the shower to try to get it like off, and then moisturize them a lot to kind of like help deal with it. And I've noticed that too, like there's a lot less buildup of skin. Like now when I shower and I scrub my feet, there's very little skin that sloughs off, if you will. So I know that's gross, sorry, but I also know plenty of people are dealing with that. Probably plenty of people have opted to like take a pill because they haven't even been informed how harmful it is to their body, just so that the unsightliness on your feet and on your toenails can go away. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm overheating. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna take off.